When was the last time you found yourself mindlessly scrolling through social media? A 5-minute break easily turns into an hour of watching mindless videos you can't put down. Social media apps are purposefully designed to be addictive, and they are not just driving adults to watch more cat videos. The effect they have on children, well, it's becoming life or death. Take 8-year-old Leilani Walton. Last July, Leilani had just returned to Temple, Texas after a road trip with her family. Her stepmother promised to take her out for a swim once Leilani had cleaned up her room. Tired from the trip, her stepmother took a quick nap, and when she awoke, she went to check up on Leilani only to find a limp body with a rope hanging around her neck. Leilani was not a victim of suicide. She was, however, a victim of a TikTok challenge that encouraged social media users to choke themselves until they passed out, coined the Blackout Challenge. Why would an otherwise healthy and stable girl take such a reckless risk with her own life? Tragic stories showcasing the harms of social media for kids continue to emerge, leading some to conclude that the danger of social media use for kids is a feature, not a bug. Addicting users at a young age is integral to social media companies' growth model, and divisive, dangerous, and harmful content is just one of many tools these companies use to get children's eyes glued to their screens. More than 1/3 of teens say they use social media almost constantly, meaning every waking minute they have the chance to use, they use. With children aged 8 to 12 spending 4 to 6 hours on a screen daily, and an even higher 9 hours per day for teenagers. And amid the skyrocketing time spent on social media over the last 10 or so years, suicide rates among 14 to 18-year-olds increased 61.7%. This is no coincidence, as teenagers' risk of depression increases 2.3% for every additional hour spent on social media. The psychological destruction is so salient that excessive social media use is now classified as a behavioral addiction that shares characteristics with substance abuse. And I haven't even touched on the rampant increase in child sexual abuse of material, body image issues, cyberbullying, and sex and human trafficking associated with increased social media use. Thankfully, Representative Jared Patterson has introduced House Bill 896, which would address much of this problem. And it's very simple. By treating social media like an age-limited, harmful product, social media companies would be prohibited from allowing access to children. Users would be required to verify age and identity by showing a form of ID, and if the age requirement is not met, social media companies could not provide access. The state already places age limits on activities such as smoking, drinking, driving, voting, and so on. And the time to act is now. It is in the interest of the state of Texas to protect its most precious population, while giving agency to parents to act in the best interest of their children. Check out our research on this issue and others at texaspolicy.com. We'll see you next time.